Swaggy Swan family, thanks to all our subscribers for tuning in. And if you're a newbie, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you're wondering how you landed on this video, let me tell you what this channel is about. What you see here is my baby girl Savannah. When she was a baby, I started a hair care routine on her, which grew her hair tremendously, which is what you see on the right, her hair down to her back. And I help parents, caretakers, everyone learn how to grow healthy, strong hair for their children too. So what we're going to go over today is the routine I use during the summer to continue to grow longer, healthier, stronger hair during the summer and faster. The key is to keep your children's hair protected during the summer. There's going to be a lot of elements coming at their hair. We want to prevent breakage, and I'm going to show you the products that you're going to use this summer to make sure their hair is thriving and growing faster and stronger. So here we have the Aloe Vera hair moisturizing treatment. I have a cup I'm going to use to rinse her hair out. Also, the authentic Jamaican black castor oil, as well as a shampoo of your choice. Of course, this shampoo I'm using is by Motions. It has argan oil in it, coconut oil, and it's just a really nice, good, enriching, moisturizing shampoo that I'm choosing to use today. Definitely use one of your choice. I have some backup with me. I always recommend you guys to use some type of backup when it comes to washing your child's hair. What I mean is some type of distraction. If you have an electronic device, safely use that if your child is at the toddler stage like my child, or they can hold an iPad while you're safely washing their hair. I am opting to use the kitchen sink. If you are okay with that, definitely do so. I'm going to have a towel to serve as a pillow for a cushion for her neck. If you don't have an electronic device as a distraction, you can use squishy toys like I'm going to be using for Savannah. I seriously get so many emails of people asking me, what can I do to make hair washing times easier for my child? Well, that's my advice. Use some type of distraction, make it a calming experience, nothing too overwhelming. And that is some of the ways that you can use to get through it. So I'm just going to show you real quick. The Aloe Vera moisturizing hair treatment is phenomenal. If you're not familiar with it, definitely check the description box for the direct website link where you can go and purchase this. This is the equivalent to the actual aloe vera plant, where you've seen me do videos showing how you can extract the gel from the aloe vera plant that you would get from the grocery store. This is literally the same gel, but enriched with other great ingredients. So how else, or how many different times to say it? I know it's probably repetitive and annoying to some people, but also refreshing to others and new information to others. Please do your research on the benefits of aloe vera, guys. It's phenomenal for your child's hair. It's also phenomenal for adults' hair. It's literally the best stuff ever. That paired with authentic Jamaican black castor oil that you do see in that bottle next to it is literally like the perfect combination to get your children's hair to grow. So you need to have either one of these items or both of these items if you're looking for a change in your child's hair, whether they again are a newborn, couple of months old, toddler, whether they are older. It does not matter. You need to have one or two of these staple products. All right, let's get into the hair wash routine for this summer. So as you can see, Savannah's hair nice and dry, very realistic for what a lot of you are experiencing all the time. I'm going to wet her hair with nice warm water, and as you can see, her neck is nice and comfy on the towel cushion that I've created. I'm going to take a little bit of that shampoo that contains the argan oil. It also contains coconut oil and a lot of great essentials. I just happen to have this one on hand. It is considered a professional shampoo. I really like it. Savannah's hair is super thick, super kinky, super curly. Everything you can possibly think of is Savannah's hair. She also experiences the most shrinkage I've literally ever seen in a child's hair. I experience a great deal of shrinkage, probably even more than her, but she has an extreme amount of shrinkage. If you're familiar with the channel, you probably know that. You probably wouldn't even believe how much elasticity her hair actually has, and the fact that it does go down to her back, but nonetheless, she has a lot of shrinkage. With that being said, when she sweats or just in general in different elements from the weather, or as the weather starts to get warmer, her hair shrivels up, and with it shriveling up, it tends to retain a lot of dirt. It tends to just shrivel up and get more knotty, as you can see here. So while I'm washing her hair, if your child has similar hair to Savannah, you definitely want to take your time and you want to rub gently through it. If your child is tender-headed, they might also have some issues with hair washing. That might also be the reason it may be a little bit more difficult with you. When it comes to hair washing days, my recommendation would be to work in small areas and work slowly but efficiently. Getting through it and just making sure that the hair is clean is key, okay, and making it the most non-stressful process for your child. Savannah is not tender-headed, so I kind of can work the way that I want to. She is at the age though where her attention span is kind of like, okay, what's next, let's get going. So that's kind of what you see here. So her aunt is actually present, so she's talking to her while I'm doing her hair. So that's why you see an extra set of hands going on here. So she's kind of antsy and she wants to go play with her aunt. The next part of her summer hair care routine, hair washing, is me applying the Aloe Vera hair moisturizing treatment after I've washed out all that shampoo. This is an important step because it's going to help with that dryness she experiences. Here is what I will say in terms of a summer routine. When you're using the shampoo of your choice or co-washing shampoo of your choice, I actually like to wash her hair less. Okay, so Savannah has the hair type, I've said this before, where her hair responds better to being washed less. When Savannah's hair has too many washes, it experiences over drying. Over drying causes breakage in her hair. So things to look out for if your child is getting more tangles and is experiencing even more drying, although you are doing many things such as aloe vera treatments for moisture, adding different oils such as authentic Jamaican black castor oil or daily moisturizers, and you still feel like you're seeing a lot of breakage or dryness, it could be because your child's hair is being washed too frequently. Cut back on the hair washes. So for the summertime, actually try to only wash Savannah's hair once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks. So that, again, that may seem like that's not enough, but understand that in the summer I also practice lots of protective styling and long-lasting protective styling. Now, I know I'm going to get this question. You can still use the actual aloe vera plant if you have it available in your area. I do, however, constantly get messages on social media and through email asking me, could you simply just give information on how I can buy it or purchase it? So here you go, guys. Once again, this actual jar for the aloe vera moisturizing hair growth treatment, the link to it is in the description box. You guys are always asking me, how can you get your hands on it? I'm telling you, the link is in the description box. This stuff is amazing and it smells phenomenal. And as you can see here, it will leave the hair nice and moisturizing. It has really great ingredients. It's an easier option to go with if you just want to be able to grab a jar, scoop it up, apply it to the hair the same way you would with the actual aloe vera gel from the plant, as you've seen me do in other videos before. It's just a more convenient way to have it on hand in a jar. It's great for travel, great for use, especially this summer if you plan on being out and about in different ways on vacations. You can have that jar with you. And again, it's just easier for some people who don't want to go through the hassle of having to actually extract the gel. Here you have it. The only thing is you probably want to get yourself multiple of them because they do sell out very quickly. That I cannot help. I'm sorry. So that's all I can say about that. But yeah, definitely check out the description box and get yourself some of those jars. Next, the part of my summer hair care routine for her, I have to apply the #1 authentic Jamaican black castor oil. This stuff is everything. If you have the authentic kind, you already know that it doesn't have added salts. It does not stink or have that overpowering smell that kind of gives you a headache like a lot of the ones they currently sell in the stores. If you need the link to that, again, it's in the description box for the authentic kind, and it's very lightweight. It's really, really not heavy. So after applying that at least once to twice a week to the scalp, not the hair strands, guys, you should also be seeing a difference. You want to keep that routine going in the summer. Most important thing for the summer hair care routine is making sure that your child has nice, healthy, long, flourishing hair for the summer is to make sure you're increasing your protective styles and the longevity of them. I like to opt for braids. Braids, okay? Braids, there's so many different things you can do with braids. I'm going to go into detail in a whole nother video on different things you can do with braids, not particularly these braids that you see me doing here. I'm actually just throwing in some really, really quick plaits. It's kind of what Jamaicans call them. That's what I'm putting in Savannah's hair. So this actually isn't for a style. That'll be for another video, but this is kind of what I do to retain that moisture in her hair after. I want to show you something real quick though. Your child's hair should be responding to product almost immediately, like you see here. If you put product in your child's hair, their strands should immediately respond. See how her hair is curling up nicely and it's responding to the product? If your child's hair is not responding to products as soon as you put it in, it's not in a healthy state, okay? Or that product obviously doesn't match for them. But that's the goal, guys. We're looking to make sure that we get your children's hair to a state where the right products are responding to their hair immediately. That is what you want, healthy hair. I'm also going to do a video on how to correctly trim your child's hair. Savannah is clearly due for a trim. Don't go in on me, I already know. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But this is also me showing you, yes, like I said, she experiences a lot of shrinkage. This is her hair when stretched out, when her curls are stretched to the max, just to show you it in its maximized length. But this does clearly show you that her hair has grown. It continues to grow nicely. It has a nice curl pattern and is healthy. Just needs a good trim, and your child's hair can be healthy and flourishing too, especially for the summer. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this information was helpful. Best of luck with your child's summer hair care routine, and see you next time.